Hello YouTube, it's Tevis from Pursuit of Eden. Just thought maybe it was time for a bit of an update on how things are going in the greenhouse and with the global buckets. So, here we go. So I guess I'll start with the peppers. They are really doing well. These two over here are the California Wonders, and lovely, we have, well, that's not showing up very good, sorry. We have some on there. This is the one that the mice chewed up. It is coming back very well, really thick inside there with lots of leaves. So that's good. The jalapenos, yeah, they're not doing so good. However, they have been living underneath the cucumber, and the cucumber has just been going a little crazy. So it's shading everything out. So I might have to rethink where those two are going to live. We bought a pepper at the store that I really liked, so I harvested some seeds, and turns out they did well. So we're gonna have a whole bunch more peppers later. This one I cannot pronounce, Aconcagua or something like that. Both of them are doing excellent. Look at this guy, he's huge. Lots of flowers, and we're starting to get some peppers. Really excited about that, that's great. That's it for the peppers. Maybe I will show you the basils and whatever squash it is. Okay, so there's the basil. It's doing pretty good. I've been trimming it off to try and get it all to thicken up, and it's really starting to do that. These ones not so much because they're living under a giant squash of some variety, which I'll show you in a minute. There's the rest of the basils. Okay, now this little squash plant decided to show up in this bucket. I have no idea what it is. I'm really hoping maybe cantaloupe, but if anybody knows, please let me know, because this thing is gone crazy. I mean crazy. Like, yeah, there's the tip. It's almost as tall as the crazy cucumber. I sure like these buckets in the greenhouse. Later I'll show you some buckets that I set out of the greenhouse. They're not doing quite so good. Okay, so here's the other cucumbers. I have a few already. These are pickling cucumbers, so they're actually getting close to ready to pick, which is awesome. I think there's 4 ready right now. There's 2 more over here. Yeah, there's one, another one. So that's awesome. And okay, I'm holding the phone camera right now at about 5.5 feet, and these tomatoes here are, well, they're taller. These are the Russians. It's really hard to see, it's kind of a jungle. But there they are. Just these 2 bins are the Russians. And their first little sets of flowers, I forced some pollination with them, and we are starting to get some great fruit. I'm looking forward to this. These are supposed to be really big slicers, so yeah, it's putting on a lot. We have quite a few there, and I think there's yeah, there's one right there, and then right here, quite a few. So those are doing really well. Next over are the Stupichkas. Again, they're doing pretty good. One of them really wilts down badly during the day, but bounces back in the evening, so as long as it keeps bouncing back, I guess we're okay. And it's just about ready to pick. Can't wait. And looks like we got another one just about ready over here, so that's awesome. And here we have the little lemon boy in the corner. Doesn't really get enough sunshine, so isn't doing much. And its companions, the question marks, which we have no idea what they are, but they have finally started flowering as well. So that's awesome. And over we go to the Blancofgens. They are doing amazing. I've completely lost count of all the fruit. No idea. But they're all the way up to the ceiling now. They're kind of jamming up on there, so I'm going to have to train them to go up the rafters, I guess. But these things are crazy. They have clusters of like 50 flowers at a time. It's absolutely nuts. Can't wait for some of these to start to ripen. Well, they need to grow a little bit further first. So anyways, there's the Blondie. I just gave away our other Blondie to a friend, so these are our 2 for the season. So we'll see how they do. And our Silver Firs. They look to me like they have come to the end of their growing cycle and are now focused on their fruits. So we may end up being done with these 2 early in the season. I did plant them in late February, so I do expect them to kind of die out early. They're determinate varieties, so they're short-lived, and we'll just see what happens. But they are pretty well loaded. Lots of fruits on these guys. Lots and lots. So, quite happy. This one doesn't have as many, but it's still flowering a little bit, so we'll see what happens. So, that is the greenhouse. I'll just back up to the door here, do a new focus, and give you one more pan around. Yeah, looking good. Sirens. Okay, so I'm just gonna shut this off and walk over to the outside buckets, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay, these are the outdoor buckets. I think I made a mistake and put them out too early. So, we'll see what happens here, but I have replanted a number of them. I had lots of cucumbers in these that were very well established when they came outside, but again, I think I jumped the gun and put them out before I should have. However, I've replanted, and looks like most of them have stuff coming up. A couple of cucumbers here, and yeah, these are cucumbers, and then right here, I believe these might be Brussels sprouts. I know I planted a bunch of Brussels sprouts in here. This one, way behind, but I'm pretty sure those are Brussels sprouts. Pretty sure, I hope they are anyways. Again, same with these ones. Another cucumber in here, and I'm pretty sure Brussels sprouts along the side. We'll see how they do. This was one of the bedding plants that I grew from seed, and it just stunted. I mean, it is unhappy. It's not even as tall as the lid yet, and they've been out for ages and ages. And even this one here, this one is very sad. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess we'll see. But there's new ones coming up in case I need them. And the only one that's done any good is this one right here. And even it is just sad. It's not even 24 inches tall. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I am starting to see some flowering fruits and stuff on there. Anyways, I will sign out for now. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.